The day Ming Li's father left, she was painting rainbows. She had always loved art class, but since her dad had gone to work in America, it wasn't the same without him. He would often come into her room and watch her paint, telling her that one day she could make a living from it if she worked hard enough. But now her mom came in instead, her face puffy and red-eyed. "What are you doing?" she asked, her voice thick with unshed tears. "I'm painting a rainbow," Ming Li said, not looking up from her canvas. She was good at making rainbows.
Ow!
She knew just how to mix the paints to get the right shades of color, and her brushstrokes were bold, confident. It made her feel like anything was possible. Maybe that's why she was so obsessed with them. Her dad used to tell her that rainbows appeared after the storm, a promise that the sun would shine again. Her mother let out a hollow laugh. "Rainbows don't exist, honey. Do you really still believe in fairy tales?" Before Ming Li could respond, her mom turned off the lights and walked out, leaving her in darkness. Did rainbows not exist? What did that mean? She looked at her almost finished painting. The colors seemed to glow in the dark. Maybe they existed inside her. Maybe that's where the real rainbows were, inside people's hearts. Ming Li thought about her dad. Did he still believe in rainbows? Would he be disappointed in her for still believing? No, she decided. He would want her to keep believing. He wouldn't want her to stop dreaming. He would want her to be an artist. Taking a deep breath, Ming Li returned to her painting. Days turned into weeks, and Ming Li painted more rainbows. She painted them on her bedroom walls, on her school books, even on the dusty window in the bathroom. Her classmates would see them and ask why she drew such sad things. They didn't understand that she wasn't drawing rain, only its absence. They didn't know what it meant to miss the sunshine. She tried to tell them about her dad, about how he used to come home whistling and tell her about his day in America, about how he'd seen the Statue of Liberty and taken pictures with Mickey Mouse, but her classmates didn't want to hear it. "That's boring," they said. "Why don't you draw something cool instead? It's like aliens or vampires." So Ming Li stopped talking about rainbows. She stopped drawing them too, or at least she tried to. One day during art class, Mrs. Clayton handed them all a blank piece of paper and told them to draw anything they wanted. As soon as the bell rang, Ming Li took out her Panda pencil, the one her dad had given her. She started drawing a panda bear holding a paintbrush, but it just didn't feel right. She erased the drawing and started over. This time she drew a panda eating bamboo. Still not right. She threw down her pencil, frustrated. "What's wrong, Ming Li?" Mrs. Clayton asked, kneeling beside her desk. "Are you having trouble?" She thought about what to say. About how she didn't want to upset her teacher. About how her classmates would make fun of her if they knew. So she lied. "I'm fine," she whispered. Mrs. Clayton didn't push her, but later that day after school, she stayed behind. "I want you to draw your happiest memory," she told Ming Li. "It can be anything. Just let the colors flow." As soon as Mrs. Clayton left, Ming Li started painting. She painted the brightest, boldest rainbow she'd ever drawn, one that stretched from one corner of the paper to the other. She painted her dad, his hair as white as the clouds, his eyes twinkling like the stars. She painted herself younger, smiling. She painted her mom, too, and their house, the one with the leaky roof, but with a shiny new red door. She painted the tree in their front yard, the one with the tire swing that never broke. She painted the old brown cat that always sat on their fence. She painted everything she could think of that brought her happiness. And then she stepped back and smiled. It was the best painting she'd ever done. As she carefully rolled up her masterpiece, she heard footsteps outside. Her mom? Was it time to leave? Had her mom changed her mind? She walked out and looked around. The sky was gray and the wind was cold. Her mom stood by the car with a suitcase. "We're going away," her mom said, her eyes red and swollen. "Your aunt says we can stay with her for a while." Ming Li looked down at her painting. Could she really carry all this with her? Could she bring the sunshine when the skies were gray? Mrs. Clayton came out just then, her arms full of books. "Going somewhere?" she asked. "My mom and we have to go," Ming Li said, hating the small, weak sound of her own voice. "You're Mrs. Clayton," said, handing the books to Ming Li. "Can I help you with anything? Maybe some art supplies?" When Ming Li looked up, she saw a smile on her teacher's face for the first time. It lit up her face like sunshine. "Thank you," Ming Li whispered, suddenly brave. "But I already have everything I need." She pulled out her rainbow painting. "I have my colors," Mrs. Clayton gasped. "That's beautiful, Ming Li. May I?" She took the painting and looked at it closely. You have such a gift. Don't waste it hiding in the shadows. Let the world see it. You never know who you might touch. The two of them stood in silence for a moment. Then Mrs. Clayton handed the painting back to Ming Li. Be brave, she said, giving her a hug. Let your colors shine. And suddenly Ming Li knew she could do it. She could make the world see the sunshine. As she and her mom walked away, she held her painting close, careful not to let the colors fade. She didn't know where they were going or where they'd end up, but she didn't care. She had her colors, and that was all that mattered. Over the next few months, Ming Li's life became a kaleidoscope of new experiences. Her aunt's house was filled with light and laughter, and there were always cookies in the cookie jar. Her mom seemed happier here too. There were no more tears when she woke up in the morning. One day, Ming Li found an art kit in her aunt's closet, filled with watercolors and pencils and papers. She took it downstairs and sat at the kitchen table, her new home filled with sunlight, the smell of cookies, and the sound of birds outside. Carefully, she opened the art kit, took out a pad of watercolor paper, and dipped her paintbrush in some water. Then she began to paint, painting the bright yellow sunshine streaming through the window, the blue of the sky outside and the soft green of the leaves in the trees. She painted the red of the cardinal that landed on the fence and the purple of the lilac bush by the door. She painted the orange of the cookies on the cooling rack and the pink of her cheeks after a long day of playing outside. She painted everything she could think of that brought her joy, everything she could remember about the sunshine. And when she was finished, her painting glowed like the brightest jewel. It wasn't just the colors, she realized. It was the way she felt, the way she experienced the world, the way she looked at life. It was her unique perspective. It was her gift. It was her story. She carefully rolled up her painting. She heard her mom's voice behind her. What are you doing? Ming Li turned around, a wide grin on her face. I'm painting a rainbow, Mom, she said. Want to see?